what's happening in the world today, it's easy to become cynical. So this story, we hope, will restore your faith in the goodness of people. Here's Madeline McFadden with the story of a man with a dream, some people with no home, and the miracle that happened when they came together.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Across America, there are thousands of people who can't be home for Christmas because they have no homes. They are our country's forgotten people.
Can you imagine what it must be like to have people not even look in your eyes?
3 years ago, a close friend of Rex Neilson's died, an event that caused the 42-year-old to stop, take stock, and dramatically change his life. Neilson sold his successful car dealership to follow a dream.
I walked up to a homeless person and said hi and introduced myself, and I said, here's what I'm thinking of doing, is making a record sung by homeless people.
In cities around the country, Neilson handed out flyers inviting the homeless to audition for a record album.
You see, I'm trying to please them.
If you want to know the truth, they say an eye for an eye and tooth for tooth.
Somebody down cry.
The aspiring record producer, who's been involved off and on in the music business over the years, auditioned over 500 homeless hopefuls across the country, trying for at least a few minutes to make each of them feel like a star. From the hundreds of auditioners, Neilson selected 27. Among them, Leo Porter, who'd been singing in the park for spare change and food. Crystal Goff, who was 7 weeks pregnant and living in a shelter for battered women. And Lewis Thomas, who'd been kicked out of the Navy for being a crack cocaine addict. For 4 months, he'd been living on the streets of San Diego.
Okay, this was my spot right here. It's where I slept every night.
Listen, everybody, I got something to say.
Lewis Thomas had written a song, which Neilson bought from him, but with a catch attached that has probably saved Thomas's life.
I took the first couple of monies that I got from the project and just puffed it up in no time. And then he lowered the boom on me. He said, you do that and you're out. So I went and checked into a rehabilitation program.
The results of Neilson's 3-year mission are 2 CDs, Voice of the Homeless, and just released Voice of the Homeless 2, I'll Be Home for Christmas, featuring homeless singers with guest artist Patti LaBelle.
They're giving me a whole lot, and they've let me know that I've given them a lot in the past year, so we're all giving each other, which is very special, the way it should be.
They told me,
Neilson says the homeless artists get 100% of all the royalties from the sales of the CDs. So far, none of the artists have earned more than a few $100s, but they've earned something much more valuable, confidence.
I'm not thinking that I can't do anything. I know I can better myself because of this project.
Can I hear his mix?
So far, Rex Neilson says he spent over $175,000 to realize his dream, but he says it's worth it. Out of the 27 people involved in the first CD, 23 are now off the street. Crystal Goff is enrolling in a junior college while she cares for her healthy 2-year-old boy. Leo Porter is now night manager at a small hotel in San Diego. And Lewis Thomas has been off drugs for 3 years and now owns his own small recording studio.
It was being involved with this project, and then suddenly people are calling me Mr. Thomas.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Rex Neilson hopes to continue doing his good work until every homeless person is home for Christmas.
My dream.
Don't think this is just another do-gooder project. It is good music. Billboard magazine reviewed the album and called it one of the season's top Christmas releases.